KRBE, a Cumulus media station.
Good morning, everyone.
We ready?
Live from the TXU Energy Studio.
The Roula and Ryan Show with producer Eric, Special K, and Sam.
It is amazing how we go from point A to B to C. It all started basically almost an hour ago when we were doing Believe It or Not, where somebody unfortunately got bit in a really uncomfortable place by a monkey. And then it lit.
Just that alone, that sentence is weird.
I know. I just can't believe I'm actually saying this. And then we took people calling about animals attacking, and now we're just doing open phone Fridays.
But before we get to other questions, let's talk to Kathy real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She got bit by a horse.
Oh,
and
my
something
God.
happened, so I want to find out what happened there. Hey, Kathy.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi, Kathy.
Yes.
Awesome, because it's Friday.
Yeah, you want to share your story with us?
Well, actually, it was my mother-in-law. She took in 2 horses because our neighbors couldn't take care of 2 horses, and they hadn't been handled very much. And so one day she was feeding the horses, and one of them had reached over and bit her in her breast, and badly.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch,
Yeah.
ouch, ouch.
Oh, my God.
And she doesn't normally go to doctors and things like that, and so it wasn't healing very well. And so she went to the doctor. They ended up doing a mammogram, and they found out that she had early stages of cancer.
Oh, my God.
No way, the horse.
Wow.
The
So
horse
had the horse
saved
not
your
bit
life.
her in the breast,
Correct.
she would not
Right.
know this.
Yes.
And what was the treatment? Did they take care of her?
Yes. I fortunately had another friend of mine. I have horses also. And so I had a really good friend of mine that had went through cancer herself who told me who to get in touch with. And so we were able to get her early treatment, and she had surgery, and she also had chemo. And now she's cancer-free, but she actually ended up keeping the horses, and they're much better behaved now. But that was
Ooh,
the
that's
silver
scary.
lining.
What if that horse could sense it, Like
Yeah.
maybe knew
They say
something?
that animals can absolutely smell, cancer.
cancer?
They're- Yeah, they
Yes,
can.
yes,
Yeah, they can.
definitely.
So maybe a horse could do that.
They say
I know
that,
dogs can.
or like dogs, if you're pregnant, they can tell even before you know. It's weird. It's bizarre.
Crazy.
Animals can smell.
Thanks, Kathy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kathy.
Let's talk to Stephanie on line 3. She has a question about our lifestyle.
Our lifestyle. Stephanie, welcome to the Roula and
That
Ryan
sounds
Show.
Kind of personal. Huh?
Yeah.
Good
So what's your
morning.
good morning? What's your
What
question?
does that mean? Our lifestyle. What do you mean?
Okay. Yes. First of all, I just want to say, Eric, I know this is a low point in your life on the show, but I still think about your Charlotte Flair interview all the time because it just
Hello?
cracks me up. It is so funny.
Oh, that was one of the highs of highs and the lows of lows because I love Charlotte
Hello?
Flair. There she is.
Hello?
Yeah, we always have that drop ready.
That was a sad day of my.
Yeah.
That was one of my worst interviews
Interview's
I've ever
gone
had.
wrong.
And I've had plenty.
I'm sorry, but I had the beauty of being able to catch that whenever it happened the first time during the whole COVID thing, and then whenever y'all played it again, because I don't know why.
Oh, yeah, a few weeks ago,
It's so funny.
we found that audio and we're like, we got to play this. The most
Right, yeah.
embarrassing audio ever of Eric.
Yep.
And there's plenty
I
out
want it
there.
every week, but
I'll send it to you. There you go. It's on our podcast page.
But you had a question about our life?
yes. So I wanted to know, you guys get up so early in the morning, and so what does your lifestyle look like? I mean, when are you guys able to leave the studio? And then do y'all ever go out at night? And then, do you hate that whenever you have to come in the morning? into
No.
work?
I mean,
'Cause that's so early.
everybody's different. I mean, let's just go around the table real quick. I get done with this. I go home, eat a little something, go out, and I don't even want to say it, go out and do a run. And then I work on the show from home for a
brisk
couple hours. A brisk walk. A brisk walk. Power walk. We'll just
In the
say
heat.
that. In the heat.
Crazy man.
So exercise and then work from home for about 2 to 3 hours in the afternoon. And next thing you know, it's dinner time. And, that's
I have
it.
a rule. I don't like to go places on Mondays and Tuesdays. Like if there's a great concert, like I'd like to, like Post
Oh,
Malone's
gosh.
coming on Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't like going
so
on
You
weeknights.
guys go to concerts and y'all go to the games and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do y'all do that?
I can do it.
Well, I don't.
Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays, I can do it, but then I'm hurting the next day. But
Yeah. Pre-baby, I could totally go out. Now that I have a baby, no.
No.
I
See?
can't even, I don't even want to go out past like 8:30.
Well, your priorities change.
Well, I just mean I
Yeah.
can't hang. I
Yeah.
can't handle it.
I think most of us
Better
go to
have
bed
the
around
sleep.
the same time, though,
She
mostly
can't
around like
handle it.
10:30 or so.
Yeah, 10:30.
10:30.
I started doing earlier. I started going to bed around 9:30 or
Smart.
10 now because I'm just not getting enough sleep. But if I can like quickly go through mine, I agree. I do not do anything on weeknights. I mean, call me to do something. Nope.
Nah.
I'm so sorry. I just can't function the next day. I've learned the hard way sleeping underneath the radio board.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kevin,
So-
Kevin used to,
Yeah, I used to go out
So
on
you're
Wednesdays.
a weekend warrior.
Weekend warrior, but here's my day is pretty much simple. I get off the show around 11 a.m. after some meetings and production, and then I go home and I eat lunch, take a nap, go to the gym, and then I do construction because I am working on my husband and I are working on this house. So my day ends with construction. Then I make dinner almost every night because I'm very specific about how I want it to taste, and Booster loves it.
He's picky.
Yes.
I
So
think
you're
you could
basically-
be better in life because y'all just have so much that y'all are doing, and then you're still getting up early
Well, you got to do
and
that's
making us laugh.
the thing about this job. You have to do things
To live life,
If
or
you
you got
just-
nothing to
Yeah.
talk
I mean, I
about.
love Netflix, but
Yeah.
if all we do is watch Netflix, then
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
it can be a boring
And
life.
in terms, do we hang out? I hang out with Sam all the time. We vacation together. We dinner together. She's the only person I'll hang out with on a weeknight, basically.
Yeah.
because she won't
That's
get me
family.
turned. Yeah, because she's family.
And I just
now.
invite myself over because I
She
have
does.
no.
And Kevin, for some reason, is always embarrassed of his houses, which is stupid because the places look beautiful.
I'm like, no,
He
don't
never
come
invites us
over.
over. He never invites
Never
us
invites
over.
us over.
Only
It's because you
Sam.
have to invite yourself over.
We all live kind of
That's
far
how you
apart
do
from
it.
each other, too. I mean, I don't think
Oh,
any of us
wow.
live next to each other.
Plus, if we all hung out all the
No.
time, that'd be too inside.
Sorry.
Yeah.
On the radio, we'd be telling inside jokes.
I don't get it how, like, there's actually some people in this business that are husband and wife. Like, I couldn't do that.
No.
Work with your spouse. There's no separation between,
Especially if you get in an argument.
yeah, and then it gets dragged out on the air. Ooh, man, not a good idea.
Talk to line 4.
Yesenia?
Yesenia, is that her name?
Hi,
Hey.
Yesenia. You're on the Roula and Ryan show.
Good morning.
Hi, how are you guys?
Good.
Hey, we're doing great. What do you want to talk about?
You kind of have a radio question here. It
Okay.
looks like I like answering
do.
these. I like opening behind the curtain type stuff.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So I want to know, why is it okay? Like when you guys were let go from, I don't even remember now, but that other show, like why is it such a mystery? Like why don't they announce? They announce
I know.
it. Why don't they say something or
Because suits-
explain something?
Corporate pinheads
Suits are dumb.
They're
When
I
it comes
mean,
to that stuff.
they just absolutely they want to pretend it never happened. They don't want to look bad, but in the process, they make themselves look bad. When people become a part of your life, and then all of a sudden they're instantly yanked. Like in our case, we knew we were getting screwed over. We knew we were going to be fired. They lied to us about it, and then they made the foolish mistake to replace us on a Thursday, which is when Roses airs. Put a new guy in there, and everybody's like, "What the hell happened?" They never even mentioned us.
Yeah, that
And we've been there for years.
Right.
It's not. Yeah, it's almost like telling your listeners, "You guys are stupid." That
Yes, like it's so strange. It's the strangest thing. Like not even to say like, okay, you don't want to give an explanation, but not even to say, okay, they're gone now and
Yeah.
this is going to be your new host or
I see
something.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I think they worry about being sued. I guess because you always see that in the radio world. We wish them well in their
Yes.
future endeavors
Or their
and stuff.
future endeavors.
And-
Or they have left to
Right.
pursue other things.
Yeah.
the unemployment
Right.
line.
because you fired them. But now the power is in. If you do have a favorite radio personality anywhere with social media, the game has changed.
Yes,
they can't
certainly has.
They can't keep
Yeah.
it quiet now. Like when we got let go,
There was no Twitter,
we had
Facebook,
we put up
Instagram,
a Facebook
anything.
page our own right away, and we got like a
Yeah.
million views in like 3 months.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Oh, we had a Rule and Ryan show website. We had 28 million hits in 6
Yeah.
months.
But in the first month, it was like a million people.
Yeah.
and we had no.
Like wondering where you went.
Yeah, because everyone wanted to know.
Well,
what
we had to set out, it's called a non-compete, where not only do they not pay you, they force you to not work for 6 months in the city.
Yeah, that's kind of
So
crazy.
try having no paycheck for half a year.
That may come to an end here pretty soon.
I hope it does. It's
The-
an unfair practice.
I believe they're going to try to legislate that away.
I had one of those when I worked at Orkin Pest Control.
Yeah. I
You
was
couldn't work
just-
for another bug company?
Nope, in that
Wow.
area, like within that.
Yeah, my dad
once-
has a really strict non-compete, which
Yeah.
I think is so interesting because he does
My
flooring,
thing is,
like epoxy
I
flooring.
I understand it if you leave,
Yeah,
but if you get let go,
yeah.
any
you
job
fire
out
someone.
Right.
there, if you get fired, why? How can they have they can fire you and then tell you not to work for 6
I
months?
know. That's so wrong.
Anywhere. I don't know.
I agree with you as far as like
If you
quitting,
leave, quit.
because you could quit and then poach their clients. That's
That
not
sucks.
fair. But if you fire somebody and then you're telling them that, no, you cannot take care of your family. We're going to prevent you from making money. That is evil.
Doing the skill that you only know how to do.
Yeah.
So,
I'd say it's heartless.
Yeah. And Texas is a right-to-work state, so that doesn't stand up as well here as it does in other states.
But so if you don't ever hear us on someday, just go to our social media.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully that'll never happen.
I don't think that'd happen. We're actually friends with everybody here. So.
At producer Eric. You'll hear
At Radio Ryan Chase.
At Slam Gibbon.
At Radio Special K.
There you
What's
go.
Ahmad's is Space City Pretty.
Space City Pretty. Yep.
He's probably got the best
And Roula's
ones.
is Radio Roula.
So you can follow all of us.
Yep. If we suddenly disappear.
Or you can just
Or you can just follow us
or you
for
can
the hell of
just
it.
follow us and see what we look
Something
like.
negative, Ryan. Let's make
and
positive.
what our lives are like. We show you behind
Yeah,
the
yesterday I
scenes
tried a
of-
place called Dirty Dough.
Yeah. how
Dirty
was it?
Dough?
Terrible name.
Good food?
Awesome cookies.
Oh, it was
Oh,
cookies?
it's a cookie
It's
place.
a cookie place. They're trying to take on Crumble.
Uh-huh.
I saw it there over on Bel Air and Wesleyan.
Okay.
It's still a link, when it changes the name.
Okay.
Wesleyan still a link.
Dirty Dough.
And I guess they're from Utah or something. I went in there, they just opened, and it's basically like a Tips Treat, like a chocolate chip cookie, and it's puffy in the middle, and it's like filled with, you can pick stuff.
Oh.
Like this one was filled with extra dough.
Oh, I like that.
Cookie dough. So damn
Dirty
good.
dough.
Go to producer Eric, you can see my story, you can see it. I don't get paid by them. I just walked in. Thought I'd try them and stuff.
Do you know who I am?
Yeah.
And then they just say, hello.
Hello.
I don't have it up. Get out.
All right, coming up next on the Roula and Ryan
We
Show.
haven't done this in a long time, but this story came out where this lady was sent from Amazon 1,000 headlamps and 800 glue guns. She doesn't know why. They just showed up to her house.
Wrong address.
They said to keep them. So we like to do this every once in a while, especially during Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How did did you get a package from Amazon that wasn't meant for you and you kept it?
Yeah. What'd you get from Amazon? 713-390-KRBE. You had no idea it was coming, but you'll take it.
You're like, I like this.
Yeah, why not? We'll hear from you next on the Roula and Ryan Show. 4.1 KRBE. It's the Roula and Ryan Show. It is the summer of 2020 free, and we're calling back Texter 104. And who do we have, Sam?
Yvette, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Guess what? You are Texter 104. Congratulations.
Yay.
You made it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got a great prize pack. It includes an AC tune-up courtesy of Air Innovations, $100 gift card to Gringos and Jimmy Chungas, 4-pack of Andretti indoor karting and games, and a $100 gift card towards your light bill. And now you're in the running for $10,000.
Congratulations.
Yay. Thank you.
Have you been
Happy
trying?
Friday.
Do you try every day?
Yes.
See?
I have been trying every day.
So people,
Now you're the winner.
if you're listening, just keep trying.
Yep.
Be
Could
like
happen.
Yvette.
I listen to y'all every morning. Yes.
Well, we do it 3 times a day.
Love that. Thank you so much for
Yay.
listening. Hold on, okay? So we get all your information.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you all.
All right, hang on. So right now we're talking about things that Amazon accidentally sent you.
Yeah, Amazon sent this lady. It made the headlines the last 24 hours. Sent a woman 1,000 headlamps and 800 glue guns. Not 8. 800.
800?
She complained. They investigated, found a seller was just dumping old stock on her. The seller has been booted, and the woman still has the merch because they're like, we don't want it back.
Flip
Oh,
it.
wow.
That's
Yeah,
what she's been giving it away. I'm like, just sell it for
What are you going to do with
I would
800
totally
glue
sell it.
guns?
Sell each glue gun.
I
for
need a glue
$10.
gun. Sell it to me. Actually, just give it to me. I wouldn't want to buy it.
Yeah, so
but,
then we talk about this every a couple times a year.
Yeah, sometimes around Christmas time.
People, because that's when Amazon packages are just more mistakes are happening.
I got a random shirt addressed to me,
and
it said Moon Base. It was like a space station.
Oh, I told you about it. Moonbase Alpha.
Yeah.
did you give that to Kevin for his birthday?
No,
I saw you wearing it.
I wear it because it's like 100% cotton and it's really soft.
And I knew what that
but it
was.
was super weird.
It's from an old canceled TV show called Space 1999.
No
It was a
idea
sci-fi
why
show.
it was addressed to
I've
my
never
home
heard
house.
of that. Martin
I know.
Landau was in it.
I'm wondering if Ryan wanted it for himself, but secretly put it in my address.
Yeah, he's too embarrassed to have it come to his house.
Right, and then I just never
Yeah, I
gave
sent it
to
to
him.
you.
That's
I don't
why.
think you guys were the same size,
Makes
though.
sense.
No, probably not.
Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
I would hope not.
We had a lady, when we did this like 4 years ago, remember she had cosmetic machine sent to her house. Remember that? It was
Yes.
something-
It was like something facial, I
It was a
thought.
facial machine or something that-
Something. And
and
she
it-
made it out of her career.
and
A career out of it.
started her career. She took that and then
set her on a path.
and she had people come to her house and then she started buying more machines,
Oh, wow.
all because of a freebie sent to her.
Nice. All right, so who do you want to go with first?
We can
Let's just go down the line. We
Yeah,
have
I'm on-
Janie. Janie, is that right?
Yes, hi.
Hi.
Hey, Janie,
Good
good morning.
So what'd you get sent to you?
What'd you get?
Well, it was Prime Day, I guess, a couple of weeks ago, and so I ordered a sink for my renovations for my kitchen, and they said it's going to come on Saturday. So Saturday showed up, and it was a computer desk.
I say it was a
That
computer
is-
desk instead of a sink.
And
Totally different.
I was freaking out because I needed that sink, and it came 2 days later.
Okay.
And did you keep the desk?
Well, yeah, I told them it's not in my order history or my browsing history. So how do you return it? And they're like, just keep it. So my daughter was happy.
All right.
So your daughter was happy you said that's awesome.
What kind of desk was it?
She said computer
But
desk.
I mean, like
just
small, big, like have drawers. I'm just curious.
Just a small little cheap one, like $60 or something.
Oh, okay.
But-
That's okay.
Hey, free stuff's always nice.
Especially useful free stuff.
Yeah, I'd find a place for
At
that.
least you got your sink 2 days later, at least.
Well, that was my big issue. Is I just really wanted that sink because the remodeling guys were coming to put it in. So.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think happens there? Do you think it's at just the wrong number? You know what I mean?
The
At
robots.
At the
It's
robot.
like robots.
You
running
can
around.
actually look when it says view delivery, and a lot of times, most of the time, they'll take a picture of the porch that it's set on.
But a desk and a sink, you just see a box.
Yeah.
You might be like, oh.
You know, that's how I figured out that my item got delivered to my neighbor's house, because when I was looking
That's
at the
not my
picture,
porch.
I was like, that's not my siding, but it sure does look like next door's. And they had already taken it inside the house, so I had to awkwardly meet the neighbor for the first time and shake them down for my package.
Did they give it to you?
They did. They're like, oh yeah, I was gonna come, whatever. No,
You're like, that was
weren't.
2 days ago.
No, you were gonna pocket
Gosh,
it.
what was it? Do you remember?
I can't read. I think it was something for remodeling.
Yeah. Dang. Okay, let's go to Noelle. Hi, Noelle.
Hi, good morning.
Morning. What'd you get
Friday.
delivered?
What'd you get?
So, a couple years ago, I had ordered, it was around Christmas time, I had ordered some work boots for my son. He's in welding. And I got a notice that they came, and I never got them. So it didn't have a picture or anything. So Amazon sent me a new pair. A week later, my neighbor from on the street right directly behind me brought them to me and said, yeah, they didn't fit me, so here you go.
Oh, my God. They were going to try and steal from you.
Yes.
Wow.
So I ended up with 2 work boots for my son, which was awesome.
That is awesome, but
The balls on that
neighbor.
person to say they didn't fit
Wow.
me.
They didn't fit me.
They couldn't have just said, oh, I just realized this said your name.
Right.
That is awesome.
He's like, yeah, they were delivered to me. They didn't fit me, so, here you go. And I was
So
like,
you got a thief
wow.
for a neighbor. Okay.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
whoa.
that tells you a lot
every
about
time-
someone.
So every time I get a package that I know, hasn't been delivered, I know it's him that's gotten it.
Oh, man. A lot of times they mess it up. Like if your address is 2022, and then they'll deliver to 2032
Or the same name, street, but that one has a court.
versus a lane
A
or
lane
a
or
circle
something.
or a street. Yeah.
I've had a few things, and I drove to their house and put
I
it on
have
their
too.
porch. I'm like, I
That's
feel
really
bad.
nice of you. I've done that at the other house. This current house that I live in, that doesn't happen.
No.
Because you're afraid to go next door.
I'm not afraid to go next door.
Why do I keep getting Kevlar vests sent to me here?
It's not that scary, guys.
Doesn't your neighbor have like a parrot or something like that? Is that?
They have. Shut up. I don't know what they have. I don't know what they have.
Something
They're very
squawks?
nice. They're super
I'm sure they
nice.
are.
You got
I'm
a
sure
pirate for a neighbor.
Yeah.
Do they know that you're Sam from the Roula and Ryan show?
I hope not.
Okay.
I don't think so. No, real quick, Eric, I'll have you look at this. I got an Astros hat and I gave it to my neighbor who's a little boy, and he was going to his baseball game, and he comes back and he goes, he knows my name's Sam. He goes, Miss Sam, I hit a home run wearing your hat.
Aww.
And I just blushed so hard, and I was like, oh my God, I love you.
It's like a flash forward. You're like, that's my son
Yes,
someday.
he's so cute. He's like this little Hispanic boy that has like this part, like the haircut, like
Oh, yeah, real
Mark.
tight, like, looks
yes,
like Mark's?
and he has, and I'm like, oh my God, is this my child? Like, did I just not know about him? But he was super cute. He was so excited.
Miss Sam?
So yeah,
Miss
he calls me
Sam.
Miss Sam, and he's like, I scored a home run. So if I get something delivered to my house that was for them, I would definitely give it to them.
That's so cute.
They deserve that. He
We
was
take
such a kid.
line 4, Angela. She got
Angela,
some-
thank you.
Hey, Angela,
Yeah,
welcome to the
hi.
Roula and Ryan show.
What'd you get sent to you by mistake from Amazon?
I got a Wagon pool and new shoes, and by miracle, they were my size.
Wait, you got a
No,
wagon you pull and new shoes.
Shoes that fit you? That's
Yeah.
Oh, were they cute?
Oh, yeah. They were the number 1 tennis shoe.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Do you know
Oh,
who they were
nice.
supposed to go to?
They were at my door one Christmas evening because we go to midnight mass, and I came home and they were at my door.
But do you know who they
are? Those Christmas shoes?
That's what I was thinking.
Not Christmas shoes.
Gosh.
No, I just wanted to know if you knew.
Angels above sent you the shoes.
And it didn't have the right address on it? Did you know who it was supposed to go to?
No, it was just there. They had no paper, no nothing.
Shoes.
I guess it must have rained. You know, it was missing that day, and I guess the paper flew off. And I just took it in and go like, wow, who sent me this wagon? You know, I was just so surprised.
Yeah, what kind of wagon? The kind that you take to the beach with those nice wheels?
Yeah,
or is it
those
like
are
a red
nice.
wagon?
Yes, yeah, the canvas one with the metal frame.
Oh, man.
You
Yeah.
lucked out.
Somebody was disappointed for Christmas.
I don't know, but I was blessed.
The next door neighbor's all sad.
Well, there's nothing under the tree, Junior.
What did you use the wagon for?
I use it because I live in an apartment, and I take my laundry to the car and bring it back. You know, so it's really
that's
helpful.
smart. Okay, good. So I'm glad you
Groceries and
could use
everything.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's
Awesome.
funny.
Santa thought I
Thank
was
you,
a
Angela.
bad boy.
What was that song called? Was it called Christmas Shoes?
It was.
Oh, it's a cheesy
They made a TV show out of it, or a
Hallmark movie.
Hallmark type movie.
It's not cheesy. There's so many people that probably are crying right now thinking
God,
of
that
it. They're
song
like,
is
I'm
so
going to go
cheesy.
listen to
Just pull it for
it.
30 seconds, Ryan. Find that
God,
song.
listen to it.
Come on.
No.
Christmas in July.
Eric.
I got to hear this for 30 seconds.
This song's so depressing.
Let me see if I
Mama's gonna buy. What is it?
Mommy issues. Hold on. I'll look up the
It's
lyrics.
because the kid was. What was the whole
Christmas
thing?
I
about it?
don't think he could.
It was a movie.
The parents couldn't
I'm
afford
trying
it.
to find.
Christmas shoes. Hold on.
It was big in like
Christmas shoes.
2001 or
Christmas
something.
shoes lyrics. It was
Here it
almost
is.
Christmas.
The Christmas shoes.
Time. There I stood in another line.
No, that's terrible.
Please introduce Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
On KRVE.
Okay, Sam's filling in for Roula. What do you got there?
Okay, so I was talking about Taylor Swift, and she has a scholarship, the 1989 scholarship, and you're like, what is this? According to BLOD, it's BOLD.org. It's a website dedicated to connecting students with scholarships. They had this whole entire thing where you could vote Album of the Year March Madness contest, and because Taylor Swift fans are so... in love with her. I have to use my words carefully. I don't want Swifties to attack me. Are so in love with her. There's actually a scholarship labeled from Taylor Swift. So it's honestly Taylor Swift's 1989 Album of the Year. That is the scholarship. And you can apply for this. You just have to have a GPA. And the donation...
With GPA of what?
It just says GPA. Literally, it
Well,
says
everybody has a grade point
any
average.
student at any education level with a
guess you gotta go to school.
GPA is eligible to apply for the scholarship. The only requirement is that you're a fan of Taylor Swift's 1989 album.
So if you're not a fan, you can't get the scholarship.
It's not. But like I said, it's BOLD.org. It lists the amount of, it's, of course, guess what the price is? $19.89. That's how much money the scholarship is for her album.
There's a lot of scholarships out there for students if you really look.
Yeah, but this seems like a great website. If you're trying to get scholarships.
What was that? How do you spell it again?
It's BOLD as in dog.org.
Bold.
Bold.org.
Bold.
Bold.org. And but I just thought it was interesting. I didn't realize there would be, it's cute. Play on words. Like 1989, that's her album. And then
Birth
that's how
year.
much money you can get. Yeah, there's so much play on
Now
words.
it's easier
with
for
that.
kids to find these scholarships obviously with the internet. The old days, it was hard to find all this money that's out there.
Absolutely. I feel like I left so much money on the table that I could have gotten. You even have amazing scholarship in your hometown.
Yep, for my parents. It's under the Roger and June
Like how
Rouse
cute is
Scholarship.
that?
That's great.
And give it to every year since 1992. We've been giving it away.
That's fantastic.
I
Yeah.
forget how much money it is now. What it's not a lot. It's not like
Hey,
But every penny,
little bit
yep,
helps.
Every penny
that's
helps.
$1,000 or
Sweet.
something. But
Hey, that's a lot of money.
especially
Yeah.
in my hometown,
Don't downplay that.
This is amazing. Honestly, I want to endorse this. BOLD, bold.org. You can apply for scholarships. No
This is a-
spam, 100% free. Scholarship features, you can even donate. Like you can
Oh, you want to add to the pot?
continue as a donor or you can continue as an applicant.
that's one of my goals. Like if I win this lottery tonight, or when I win it,
Yeah.
When I
gotta
win it?
put it out there.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Manifest
Isn't that the secret? Don't you put it out there and you're supposed to
I would
get
give
it?
half.
You win.
I would have a
At least.
scholarship. That's my goal. Is like I would put my parents' name, keep that scholarship, but I would every year pay for a kid's 4 years of
Yeah.
college.
It's all about changing people's lives.
Yeah,
That's just the greatest
But-
feeling in the
but
world.
I like my parents' scholarship because it's not like you have to have a perfect GPA. They're all about you have to have a job because they were big on working. You know, you just work and go to school.
Work and go to school.
And have
Did
an
you have
activity.
to work full time, though?
No, I mean, I couldn't work full time. I mean,
Okay.
I worked with my dad full time
Right.
since I was 8 years old. No, I didn't have weekends off. Summertime sucked for me. All of my friends were playing video games and hanging out riding bikes. I'm out there hanging on a tractor with this big hose, spraying weeds, hanging them for dear life. It's awful. I had to build character. Now it's funny when you look back. Oh, yeah, that was great.
None of us
During
were
it
born with
sucked.
silver spoons in our
sure.
mouths.
Yeah.
Well, Kevin was.
Oh, I was going to say, excuse me.
No, it wasn't silver, it was gold.
Gold.
Darling.
Hey, yo, time for KRBE's Roula and Ryan show to tell you what's going down in H-Town.
It's brought to you by Duncan Police. my voice is crept. Police.
What? Are
You say please or
Police.
police or police?
I'm having a
Today, Junior.
Today. Police are looking for a man who they believe accidentally fired shots into a Fifth Ward corner store, hitting 2 people, including a young boy who supposedly is his son. The shooting happened at the Friendly store. Police say the ricochet rounds went out into the street and went
ironic.
through the car of a window. Yeah,
The Friendly store and somebody
the
got
Friendly
shot?
store. And it was like an AR-15 that he had apparently wrapped. I'd be a little nervous if I'm in the convenience store and I see a guy coming in with an AR-15. Really, what's the purpose of having that with you when you're going into the convenience store?
Just holding any gun in your hand. You shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, both the young
But
boy
you're
and the
allowed
driver.
to.
Can you hold it in your hand, or is it supposed to be like in your holster?
Yeah, I'm not sure what the laws
What's the
are.
difference?
I mean, obviously, AR-15, you don't have a holster for that, but I'm just thinking like pistols and stuff.
It's Texas. You can do it. You can hang them from your earlobes as earrings. And it's like
Earlobes.
yeah, make it your belt buckle. It's just normal decor here.
Thank God the young boy and the driver of the car were taken to the hospital. They're expected to survive. So it's unclear why he took the gun to the store. Police say they don't believe he was trying to rob it. He was just carrying his gun with him, and it went off. If you are going to play the lottery, tonight's the night. Estimated $910 million prize that's been building since April 18th. Nobody has won in the last 28 drawings. So your odds of winning this jackpot are 1 in $302.6 million.
Sam, I'm going to give you $2, but you have to pick the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and Powerball
Then there's
7.
no way she's going to win.
Why? It's the same odds.
Really?
That's how stupid it is.
Yeah.
You might say, "Oh, that's dumb," but they're numbers. Why does that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 any different than 12, 28, 42?
Right. It just sounds dumb.
It just sounds dumb. That's just
Because it's never happened ever.
exactly.
Nobody's ever won the lottery picking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Has it? I don't know. You didn't do the Trader Joe's story, Ryan.
Go ahead.
Because didn't earlier you talk about rocks?
Oh, yeah. Trader Joe's. They had to recall some cereals because they had rocks in them.
Now broccoli cheddar soup has insects in Texas.
Oh, you can eat that.
Yeah.
So just letting you know.
I got news for you. You're eating that
11,000 cases
anyhow.
of the 20-ounce product sold in Texas. So be careful with that broccoli cheddar and fly soup.
Thank you for that.
That's what's going down in
Whatever it says.
H-Town and Texas. Coming up next, Kevin.
Who wants to
What do you got, Kev? Come on.
Beyonce and Madonna get together for an incredible remix, and that's next with your Friday free for all on the Roula and Ryan Show.